Having secure and strong connections when building your HVAC control system is almost as important as choosing the correct Sentera controller for your needs. In this short video, we'll walk you through the essential tools and techniques needed to crimp a Cat5 cable with an RJ45 connector. Having the skill and knowledge to crimp your own cables will save you a lot of time and frustration, and will turn every setup that requires an RJ45 cable into a breeze. Before we start, let's go through a list of the tools and materials you'll need. Make sure you have everything handy. The first thing you'll need is a Cat5e cable, an RJ45 crimping tool, and last but not least, RJ45 crimpable connectors for Cat5e cables. Optionally, a set of cable strippers or a box cutter in case your crimping tool doesn't have a built-in stripper. Start by trimming the end of your Cat5e cable to make sure the twisted wires inside are of equal length. After that, remove the outer insulation of the cable to expose about 2-3 cm of the 4 twisted pairs of wires inside by rotating the cutting edge of your stripping tool around the cable. If you're using a shielded cable, make sure that the mesh shield is removed along with the protective jacket as well. If you're using a box cutter for stripping, make sure that you only expose a small amount of the blade to avoid nicking the inner wires when removing the insulation. To strip the cable, create a cut around its circumference followed by a vertical cut towards the end of the cable, and you should be able to peel the protective layer with relative ease. You might see a thin, slightly translucent silk line between the cable pairs. It's used to easily strip big parts of the cable by simply pulling it down like a zipper, cutting the protective jacket with it. As we are not going to be utilizing it, it's safe to trim it so it's not in your way. Once the wires are exposed, it's time to untwist them so they can be arranged in the correct order for the RJ45 connector. If you're using a shielded cable, you will also need to expose the cable pairs by removing the protective foil around each pair. Arrange the already untwisted wires in the order shown here. Please pay attention to the fact that the two green cables are not next to each other, unlike all of the other color pairs. Make sure that when you crimp the cable, part of the outer insulation is inside the connector and is crimped as well, which makes for a sturdier connection that is less likely to physically break. The cable is now ready to be crimped. Insert into your RJ45 crimping tool in the correct orientation and squeeze the handle firmly. There is no click or any sound whatsoever when the connector is crimped, so just squeeze until you feel a lot of resistance, hold for a second, and then let go. That's it! You've successfully added an RJ45 connector to your Cat5e cable and it's ready to be used. Please make sure that you always consult your product's manual before installation. Both the power over Modbus and lamp ports of your Sentera products use RJ45 connectors. However, as one of them is intended for transferring power and the other isn't, connecting a lamp port to a PoM port or vice versa can lead to irreparable damage to your device. For additional information regarding our products and other outstanding HVAC solutions, please visit us at sentera.eu.